today's video, we're gonna be going through my full art collection. My full art trainer, that is, my full art trainer collection. Last time I went live, we opened up some packs of Silver Tempest, of course, in search of that Alt Art Lugia, and a side quest looking for full art trainers. Professor Burnett, Serena, Gloria, I believe, is in the Silver Tempest set, if I'm not mistaken. Quite a few full art trainers. Lance, I don't know if it's a full art Lance. I think that's all it is, Lance. But yeah, I thought that live got erased and I wasn't able to post it. And as I was about to create the title for this one and start the live over again, I noticed that the last live was set on private and it gave me the option to, basically it didn't get erased. It was there after all. Just have to put this camera on the tripod. There we go. And real quick, we're just gonna go through my full art collection. I thought that video got erased, but apparently it didn't. So if you guys want to see that video in the beginning, there'll be 3-pack blisters of Silver Tempest where we chased the Lugia and full art trainers. And then at the very end, I went through my full art trainer collection and went deeper talking about it, etc. Today we're gonna do basically exactly that, but in a quicker format. So here we start off with, actually, let me see, should I start off with the good stuff? Yeah, we should start with the good stuff. So in the last time when I did the live, after I opened up the 3-packs, I did all the full art trainers, but I left the waifus for at the end. This time around, I'm just gonna do it backwards. So we got Professor's Research. This is from the Juniper boxes. Professor Juniper on the top right. Yeah, you get a full art Juniper in a promo in the Juniper box, and you also get 3 Professor's Researches Cosmic Hollows. So we got 3 of those. I haven't had a chance to throw them in card savers or anything like that. My next one is Sabrina with the Master Ball flipping you off. I had to get this card. I purchased it for like 15 bucks in a bid on eBay. Condition is pretty good. I just wanted a raw copy. When it arrived, I was satisfied with the condition. I'll say like a 9.5 on this one, because it had like a little tiny nick somewhere on the corner, what I remember. Then we got the Marnie carton box, the milk carton. The premium, to be exact, is the premium tournament collection box. Is a little milk carton, a pink box that the full art trainer Marnie came in, that in Japanese, in Shining Face, they removed Marnie from the set. Don't know why. Probably because of the hype and etc. And they decided to make it a promo card in English. In Japanese, Shiny V-Star, Marnie's a full art. And in the tournament premium collection, that's how you get Marnie in English. It brings these 3 Cosmic Hollows. Get this Professor Juniper out the way, Professor Burnett. And then, what am I doing? You get Marnie promo with those 3 Cosmic Hollows. In the Marnie box, which is the premium tournament collection, the pink box. That retailed for like 40 bucks. Now it goes for like 80. So we got Professor Burnett. That came in the Pikachu V Union Celebrations box. In the back, you get Professor Burnett. It kind of hides in the back of the box. We got the top of the waifus, Misty herself from Evolutions XY. That's basically the reprint of base set Evolutions XY around Pokemon Go that was released in 2016. And that set was what brought a lot of people back. I would say including myself, but I didn't hop back until right before the whole Logan Paul and the whole COVID. I was getting into like grabbing cards that I collect because I have my Yu-Gi-Oh collection that I found. So I started adding cards from that I didn't have that are from characters from the anime. And then I started noticing the whole Pokemon wave and how much more value, etc., and the nostalgia. And then I was like, wait a minute, what about my old cards, etc.? I bought a $40 pack of first edition Team Rocket, and I pulled the Dark Charizard right before my son was born in 2014, and I had never sleeved it. I put it in a what is it? A sandwich bag. Had folded like double layer to protect it, and stuck it in a bag like, and made sure that that bag was protected with bubble wrap, etc. And that's how I used to sleeve up my cards. So we got Misty herself. I pulled this card from a Dollar Tree pack when I got back in the game. Team Up was in the Dollar Tree stores popping up. I snagged a bunch of packs and was able to pull this. I also pulled the Dollar Tree pack from Unbroken Bonds. Once again, the Dollar Tree packs was roaming around the Family Dollars. I was all on top of it. Got this from a Dollar Tree pack. Whitney I bought recently since I started collecting the full art collection. I was like, you know what? Whitney, it got the Misty vibes with the little heart. Misty's Determination, I think it is. Or Misty's, yeah, that. I think it's Misty's. From Unified Minds, which I don't own that card yet. That's why it's kind of dangerous making these type of videos. You don't own the cards yet, and you're over here like hyping it up. And then, not that we're big, so we can't cause any, you know what I'm saying? But everybody talking about it. It sparks the flame. So we got Whitney, which I didn't know that she is from the original anime that owned the milk tank. When they mentioned that, I was like, whoa, even more reason to collect her. Imagine having a milk tank collection and having Whitney like front and center. Yeah, she had a milk tank, then you roll out, and she was very hard to beat. Ash had a difficult time to like face her. I think he lost the first time around and had to go back. So she's a big deal. Then we got Lana and Milo that shine on the sun and moons. Is crazy. And of course, you need, if you have Milo and Lana, you need Milo herself. Now I'm just missing Lana, going for like $50. This one, I searched it. It had the whole Team Skull grunt vibes with the pink and the skulls and her waifu look. And this one was in a decent condition. I'm very picky on condition, and it was the only one that was a decent condition on eBay, so we snagged it up for like $10. Marnie, both these rares, I snagged them for like 60 both, not each, both. They go for like raw that around 50, 60. Last time I checked. The promo we spoke about earlier, they come in the box. Marnie's Pride, not a promo. This comes in Brilliant Stars, 171 out of 172. Got it for like 15, $10. Can't remember, but now it's going up. It's still that same. You can still get it for that same price, like 17, but it's going up to that 20 mark. Professor's Research, it comes in the box with these 3 cards. So So if you get the Professor Juniper box, that's the promo that's gonna be in there. And for some reason, this promo in my box or the ones I seen, they're upside down, so it doesn't show off the promo. But in the Marnie box, of course, it shows it off. Like the card is not upside down inside the box. It's weird. Next, we got Bridget. Snagged that for like 15 or less. It was a decent price. I think it was actually 17. And I saw it again available for a real good condition. I'm like, that looks like a 10 if it wasn't for the censoring. And that's exactly what it was. I snagged this one up for, it goes for like 30. It was going for 30 plus shipping, 35. I got it for 25. One message away from negotiation. I really like this card. I got two. Maybe one day we'll own it in a 10. I doubt it. Probably just own a 10 copy that's raw before we actually purchase a 10. Skyla. Every time I look at this card, I had a Skyla that came in. It was perfect. It was a 10. And I had it on my passenger side, and I spilled coffee on it. And by the time I realized that I did it, it was already too late. And now that Skyla sits in my Shining Fates binder, and I barely want to talk about it. I don't want to look at it. I don't even want to have it in this group. Like, it's going to stay in that binder forever unless I just give it away. But I'm not going to give it away to some little kid because Skyla doesn't look very appropriate. But, yeah, we got two Skylas because I don't even want to talk about the coffee Skyla. We got the coffee stain Skyla. Aroma Lady. I purchased this card twice. First time it came in, wasn't good enough for my liking. Returned it, purchased it again. Score. We pulled this ourselves. That's why we have a Rainbow Sinian's Resolve, not the regular one. We pulled this ourselves. Other than that, I wouldn't own any rainbows unless I pull them. Professor's Research, once again. We got two of these because we opened up two boxes in the channel. I had it in the side sealed for a while because it was damaged. But since I collect full arts now, I was like, the more the merrier. This one is in better condition, censoring and all that good stuff. I don't want to say, oh, it's a 10 for sure, but it's good enough. I see a little nick up there. Other than that, decent. Cara Liz was pulled by these hands. Shining Fates opening. These as well. That's Isarola's Premonition. I pulled both of these. In my third last video, this is the third one, not the last one, but the last one before that, I went Shining Fates versus Brilliant Stars, and we pulled Acerola Premonition from Brilliant Stars. Worker, we purchased this recently. We pulled this ourselves, and we own two of them. Alessa Sparkle, we purchased recently. We purchased recently. $3, $7, around there. I think it was like 5 something actually. And this one was like, I don't know, 5 something, 6, 7. I just want to say 7. $30. That's because Japanese waifus, they don't play no games. Those things will go up. The minimum I see this card is for is 30. Is bound to hit that 50 mark. And I like this one better than the SAR, I think it's called. I just like, look at that, man. Look at that. And it's in the sleeve, and you can still see, like, the detail on the Japanese. It's just, it hit different. Let me show you real quick. That's why we got Rhyme. I finally figured out what it was. AKA Missy Elliott. In Japanese as well. I seen it cheap because this is one of the new sets. I think it's Obsidian Flames. I don't know. Excuse me. And yeah, let's see. Let's take a closer look at this Japanese. I don't like the back of Japanese cards, but the detailing on Japanese is crazy. It hits different. Enough of that. This card overall is real good condition. All that I saw was like a tiny little situation like up there. But this card is, man, like, It's low-key beautiful. But it does got a little situation up there making that like it's a question mark on that, you know. But to own it raw in the collection, it's going for 30. Soon hit 50. I don't see it dropping. We could grade it and see if we get like a, you know, the 10. I doubt it. Probably get the 9 or less. But probably just keep it in the binder, honestly. So yeah, we got another Melanie here. As you can see, there's one here and there's one there. This is from Crown Zenith. I think this is the better Melanie because she's chilling, cooking in the kitchen. It's like an alt-art vibes. No Pokeball in hand, no posing, just chilling at the cribbo. Grusha, which is supposedly a guy. That's enough of that. That's why it's the last one on the pile of waifus. And moving on to the bad guys. We got Giovanni's Scheme. I purchased this on eBay recently. This thing is mint. This thing is a 10. I could send this for Black Label if I want. You imagine? Y'all heard it here first. I'm not really big in the whole grading because there's a lot of cards that I want to purchase. So I'm limited. So that being said, if I ever go to grade in the future, I won't be grading my cards necessarily. I would be grading cards that I would want to sell off just to get money back for my collection and purchase new items. Team Rocket's handiwork. I got 2 of these. Where are you? One is in perfect condition, which is this one. And this one basically paid for that one. Because this one came in damaged, and in the pictures, it did not look like that. So I got a refund for like 10, 11 bucks. I paid 15, and the 10 and 11 bucks that I got refunded, I purchased this one for like 11 bucks. I know, weird. So basically for both, I paid 16. That's technically what happened. So I ended up working out a card I really like. I got it in decent condition, and then the one in perfect condition. Usually I would refund it, but I did the math and I was like, I'll pay $5 just to have like a copy that I could put in the binder. Because one day I do want to have like a binder, but I just like be able to move them around, look at them, look at the condition, organize them different ways for different reasons, for different videos, etc. So we got the whole Team Rocket wave, which I want to add way more to this. Team Rocket's handiwork. And of course we got Jesse and James, but we got to leave that for the end. You'll see why. Team Star Grunt. We got the whole group vibe right now. If this card was just like that, everybody would be on top of it. This is part of one of the new sets. Don't know which one. I just noticed it's a secret rare. 242 out of 188. You can get this card for $3. For $3. That I got, I don't know, probably like 5. And I saw it. Japanese, added to the Japanese collection. Have it English and Japanese. Why not? Brock's Grit. Now we're moving on to the gym trainers, the gym leaders and the trainers and all that good stuff, which I have to add a lot more, including the whole wave of Sword and Shield, including Hop, Leon, all those people from the video game. Starting off, we got Brock's Grit. I need to get the Brock's Grit from XY. So you guys don't purchase any of them because the one I'm looking at, it still hasn't been purchased. So just make sure you guys stay away from that. All right, thanks. We got Brock's Grit. We got the first card that my son ever pulled, like the biggest hit type. Well, not the biggest hit, but yeah, I guess the biggest hit. I never knew he even pulled this card. One day I saw it in his binder in his whole box, and I was like, "You pulled this from the Detective Pikachu box that I gave you?" Da, 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 da. I'm like, "Wow, that's awesome." Then he had it. He put a lot of wear into it. I still let him keep it. And then recently, I seen it, and I was like, "Man, it would be nice to like keep it in somewhat decent condition as memory." I plan to just get a binder for him and have this card as the first one, and then he could just build the binder from there. So I'm only planning on holding it for a little bit longer. I missed out on a card. I could have purchased this one for like $5 or $6. I had my eye on something else, and it was real good condition, but I missed it. Purchased this for like $3 because I've already had the intention of getting all the gym leaders from Sword and Shield. Then I ended up pulling it from Rebel Clash. This is Brilliant Stars. I always think it's Battle Styles because there's a couple Battle Styles mustards in Battle Styles, but this is Brilliant Stars. I pulled myself. Darkness Ablaze, I pulled myself. I like the green background with the Kabu rocking the red. He's a fire gym trainer, if you haven't noticed. So we got Faba. We pulled this from a dollar pack from Lost Thunder, I believe. Sharon's Care from Brilliant Stars. I was disappointed at the time, but now that we collected full art trainers, purchased this one recently for like $6. This one was like $4. This card is amazing. Now that we left the whole group, this is supposed to be like in the group, but since this is a good card, I was like, let me keep it towards the end so I can have all the group cards at the end of the single characters. So yeah, now we're moving on to Pokemon trainers and their Pokemons and professors, etc. So we got recent came out. This card is beautiful. I could see it going up in price for like 10, 11, $12. I snagged it for like $4, and it came in perfect condition, which is hard to say for Scarlet and Violet. I know you've seen the next card up. We got Greedent, Jigglypuff, Delibird, and you got the Hollow that's sparkling because that's what they added to the new Scarlet and Violet, like that sparkle from the Rainbow Rares. Since there's no more Rainbow Rares, now they use that on it. I love how the Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield and every other era trainers are all different, that you can differentiate them. Pokemon Breeder from Sun and... No, yep, Sun... No, wait, I don't know. Shining Legends is what? Sun and Moon, right? Yeah, Sun and Moon Shining Legends. Yeah, because you can see the that hollow on the pattern. We got Pokemon Breeder Miltank. We were talking about it earlier. Underrated card. This card is beautiful, as you can see. It has so much texture, it reminds you of the Japanese. That's because that Sun and Moon hollow and the texture just pops. So we got another one, the best one out of the trainers, professors / Pokemon. We got Professor Elm's Lecture. This card I paid like $70, and a PSA 10 is going for like 2 something. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. I've been wanting it for a while. When I wanted it, was like probably like $20 or $30. I never pulled the trigger. I was too busy concentrated on other stuff. And we got next Caress's Experiment, right? Rainbow Rare from Lost Origin. I pulled this myself. That's why it exists in this collection, because I do not buy Rainbow Rares. If I pull them, they're there. Caress's Experiment once again, but this is the full art trainer. I need the regular one from Lost Origin. There's another one in XY, but I don't think I'm going to purchase the XY one. There's specific cards that I want first before I decide, okay, yeah, I want every full art trainer. I don't know. But I'd rather own multiple copies of cards that I really like than to own the master set. I don't know. That's just me, I guess. But Caress's Experiment, this is beautiful card. You got the Pokeballs right in front of him. His style of hairdo is sick. Is that a sandwich in his hand? Yeah, he got a sandwich in his hand. And then, yeah, you got all the tools for the Pokeball. That's sick. Like, he's in his lab. sick. This is from Crown Zenith. I pulled this myself as well. Professor's Research. I purchased this card because I wanted multiple. I think that's what it was. Or I don't know if I never pulled it. But another full art trainer that in my last video I forgot to show the double Melanie and this one, and no, I showed that. This one, and Melanie was the ones that I didn't show because I had them put away and I didn't even realize it. Last one is Copycat. I gotta get the Celestial Storm Copycat to the collection. There's plenty more to add. That's gonna be today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Till next time, stay blazing.